Okay, we're in part two of HNS stars, where we're talking about the relationship of Stargaze with Cosmos Chain with Handshake, a proof of work level 1, layer 1 chain. And the first one, we got Ann.stars for our amazing Ann on our team. Don't worry, I'm transferring it to her. I'm not squatting on it. But we set up a site, and we got it to resolve using a lot of Angry Mouse's work. We already have a video about Arweave name server with extensive information. I'm even going to refer to it. So that's the more complete one. But this is more about .stars name and resolving handshake names and the whole kind of system. So got screenshots as always and other information. Let me try my best. This is going to be a little bit complicated, honestly. But once you get the hang of it, it's complicated to explain. Once you get the hang of it, I think it's pretty straightforward. So I'm assuming if you followed along, you bought your .stars name on stargaze.zone/names, and we have here and .stars here, right? Which is bound. We also bound it to our wallet. There was a couple little errors in my setup, which I learned, and I'm going to explain to you. So we go into the name. We go into edit. You can see I bound the name. And down here, you can see I have name server set up already. And I learned and I tested to make sure it worked. I'll show you at the end. But the point here is we are showing you this, this setup. So it's also really cool as you can actually see the updates on info.stargaze.zone/name/an, or whatever. Here, of course, is the SLD of the .stars. And you can see I was messing around with this. I'll explain this as I go. And I'm actually using my own guide. I'm going to set up a brand new one. So to do this Arweave name server, of course you can do any name server you'd like, but if you want to use this like I did here, which is decentralized name server with a decentralized TLD on Handshake and a decentralized SLD on Stargaze, it's kind of pretty epic. And I always appreciate Nick or Angry Mouse. I'm going to show you my seed phrase because I'm not going to use it. Please. So you go to, of course, you can get a wallet anywhere. This is an arweave.app wallet. And then you go to add. Again, live demos are always tricky. Create a new wallet. Again, maybe I'll blur it out just because. But it will give you a seed phrase. It's generating seed phrase right now. And of course, you got to copy this very safely. And you would say you can, of course, connect it to Ledger and others. Once your wallet, you don't even need to install a Chrome extension. You can. I did this before. Again, refer to my long guide here. I think it's not a long video about this. It's a full video I did on this. Okay. So I'm creating this wallet. I'm not going to actually use this for my name server. So if you stole my seed phrase, you could change my name server. But I'm going to go over here, nameserver.arweave.dev. Connect this wallet. It might still work even though it's frozen. It will connect this wallet because it's reading it off my browser. This is not the one I use for and.stars. I'm just doing this as a demo. And if it did finish creating that wallet, it will say, do you want this one? Yes. And then it will log in to the name server system that Angry Mouse made with, yeah, looks like it. That's the one that we just created, right? Didn't even need an extension. Of course, you need, or actually this one I saved, but and.stars is here. And then you have it here. So I put an A record. We used AWS, and then it will give you these NS1, NS2, right? And the mistake I made is I thought I was smart. I put NS1 in front and NS2 in front. You can see on the history I did that, but Angry Mouse told me that you don't need those. See how it has it? It automatically puts it. So if you look back on my guide here, you can see I used to have NS1, NS2 here, but he says you don't need that in this system. And then of course you got to wait for about 20 minutes or so here, and then you'll be all set. And And then you can see it right there on the screen. And.stars works, resolves with that setup. So we are good to go. I think I covered it all, and I hope you can enjoy this. Of course, you'd need to keep your Arweave wallet. You'd have to keep your Cosmos Stargaze wallet, and then you can maintain this long term on the blockchain. Awesome.